I know it's only October and we haven't even gotten to Halloween yet, but this week has just really felt like Christmas. Welcome back to my corner of the internet, guys. I am the Lucid Dream, and today we are going to take a look at a conviction that I personally am incredibly excited about. First and foremost, though, thank you to all of my channel members and subscribers. If you are new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I would most certainly appreciate it, and every single time you do, somewhere out there, a frauditor cries. Let's go ahead and get into it. Now, I've known about this conviction for a couple of days now. I was going to wait until the Polk County website had updated and showed sentencing, but since Liberty Troll decided to update his followers today, we're going to go ahead and take a look. So about 6 hours ago, he posted to his community, "Hello, Liberty Trollers. I have an update on my unlawful arrest from January of this year. I was found guilty of trespass last week for not leaving a public area. This is obviously the wrong verdict. I will be appealing this conviction, and I am asking for financial support. An appellate attorney generally costs around $10,000. If you can assist me in paying for an attorney, I would be outstandingly grateful. See my GoFundMe below." Now, one of the issues I have with this is the fact this was not a bench trial. He was convicted by a jury of his peers. His video was submitted as evidence. This was not a judge just declaring him guilty. This was a jury trial. So his options for appeal are very limited here. It's going to be hilarious to watch. But I'll be completely honest, I don't think he's actually going to appeal it. Now, this is just my opinion, but a couple of reasons I don't actually think he's going to take this appeal anywhere is, number one, the cost. He's not going to get that amount of money from his subscribers. I can guarantee you with almost unwavering certainty, he will not get that amount of money out of his subscribers. That GoFundMe that he is posting has been up for months and months, and he has gotten a total of $1,300 over all of that time. In the past 6-7 hours since he posted that community post, he's gotten $20. That's it. $20. He does not have the kind of support with his audience that they are going to invest that amount of money in him. They do not care enough about his welfare to do that. And you can be damn sure he's not going to pay his own money for this. Secondly, an appeal is not a new trial. I think he might be under the impression it is just from comments he's made on some of my community posts. But an appeal is not a new trial. An appeal is simply requesting a higher court to take a look at the verdict and decisions in the lower court. It's not going to be a whole new jury trial where he can try and spin things his way. There has to be a reason for an appeal. There has to be something to base the appeal on. One of the motions in his case that I find so endearing, I would love to know who wrote this, was a motion that the state anticipates defense counsel bringing out testimony in opening, cross-examination of state witnesses, direct examination of the defendant, closing argument, or during voir dire the following: any testimony, evidence, or argument as to whether the defendant's First Amendment rights were violated, and any testament or evidence of the defendant's opinion or interpretation of the First Amendment or the Constitution in general. Voiceover narration containing irrelevant and incorrect legal arguments and opinions made by the defendant in his YouTube video. Text placed over the video in which the defendant states legal opinions that are irrelevant and or incorrect. Any testimony, evidence, or argument that the defendant is an independent journalist, and evidence of defendant's video devices being turned off during the course of the investigation and arrest related to the instant matter. Defendant's sole basis for bringing out this information to the jury is to garner sympathy and prejudice the state. Under current law, there is no basis for allowing any of this information to reach the jury. They didn't let him spin the narrative, and that's what he's pissed about. So as far as the charges and sentencing, we will have to wait until Polk County updates their website. I have a feeling he probably got probation and or a fine. It looks like he's already paid his court costs, including the $50 application fee for the public defender that he did not qualify for. He tried, he didn't qualify for it. Yet he's going to beg for money. Go figure. So we will have to wait and see until Polk County updates their website. I think this is probably just going to make him even more desperate and pathetic than he is already. He's not going to learn that acting like a douche and dressing like Mr. Magoo is going to get him anywhere. He's going to continue doing what he does, especially now because he's losing views. Just like so many other Frauditor channels, they are on the downswing. Frauditing in general is dying. People are getting sick of it. People are starting to see them for what they are. There's a reason this is such a small corner of YouTube. There is a reason that the largest creator is under 1 million subs. I literally watch bad cooking videos with more views than Liberty Bitch gets. And just like prank channels, the popularity is dying. Honestly, some of the things that bother me the most about the disingenuous douche canoe is the fact that he associates himself with Audit Them, number one, and Audit Them has started to unravel, saying things like, if you served in the Iraq War, if you are a member of our military, our U.S. military, that you are a serial killer. He said that multiple times on lives recently.
To go and kill other people, that's what they did. Some of them are serial killer. Or is it more effective to check government with the pen is mightier than the sword? That's what it is. The pen is mightier than the sword. The real wars, and you could ask many people this, the real wars in the United States were the wars of our founding fathers, even though this land was took and theft.
That is who Liberty Bitch is hanging out with. That is who he is taking advice from. That is who he is taking orders from. That kind of person. He also goes out there every single day and says he's fighting for people's rights, and then immediately turns around and says that he wants to repeal the 19th Amendment, depriving half of the country with the right to vote. I fail to see how misogynistically taking away someone's right to vote because they don't possess a penis is something an activist would do. Those two things don't meet. That math ain't making sense. He is a grifter, he is a con man, and while I had no doubt he was going to be convicted, I absolutely loved hearing it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what else you would like to see, and I will catch you on the next one.